But now we turn to a television interview you will only see on ABC 7 tonight. The National Park Ranger says he paid the price for blowing the whistle about an incident involving Redskins owner Daniel Snyder. Now, this all stems from when Snyder removed those trees behind his Potomac home, and some were on federal property. Ben Eisler, live in our newsroom with this story. Ben.
Well, Allison, Robert Dano was once the highest-ranking park ranger in the region, but after speaking up, he says he faced relentless retaliation, and he hopes his new book will force the agency to rethink its priorities.
Being a National Park Ranger was a childhood dream of mine.
In 2004, Redskins owner Dan Snyder cut down more than an acre of federally protected forest. Adjacent to his property, it had blocked his view of the Potomac, and the Park Service gave him permission.
I was flabbergasted. I'd never seen anything like it in my career.
The agency had turned down Snyder's request before, despite his offer of $25,000 along with it. And Robert Dano knew the agency shouldn't have approved it this time either. So he reported it.
Either I was going to support the false statements and the lies or live up to my oath of office.
An investigation by the Inspector General later found that the Park Service had in fact failed to follow its own guidelines. Nevertheless, Dano says he has faced painful retaliation. He was demoted and forced to commute every day from his home in West Virginia to Mount Vernon to issue picnic permits.
There was 4 picnic tables in this small little city park. You know, an activity that we wouldn't even assign to an entry-level seasonal employee.
Dano's new book, Worth Fighting For, details his story. He says it's the only option he has left for changing how the agency does business.
For the better leadership, management of the Park Service, you know, these parks are protected for future generations.
Now, Dano says his comments are his own and that he does not speak for the Park Service. The agency, for its part, says it cannot comment because that would risk invading Dano's privacy. Dan Snyder's spokesperson also had no comment. Meanwhile, the U.S. Attorney's Office never prosecuted any of the Park Service officials. In the newsroom tonight, Ben Eisler, ABC 7 News.
Okay.